Hello, my wonderful Tauruses. What's this hair doing? Welcome back to Vovo Drag Tarot. Um, Tried a different mug tonight. I think it's good. I was going for these vibes. La da 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 da. I'm gonna bury you in the ground. Just a bit of. Anyway, back to the tarot reading. Yeah, no. I just had to do Marceline, the Vampire Queen. Should have saved it for Halloween in October, but you know how it is when you get an idea, you just have to get it out of you. Don't think I could have sat on it for 2 months. So anyway, yeah, like I said, just experimenting with this face. I might try again. Maybe it's a bit too blue. Hey Azuki. Hey Puss. Can I do a tarot reading, please? Okay, we're gonna keep going. So enough of me rambling about myself. This is a general reading for the Taurus collective. So if Taurus is your sun, moon, or rising, this is for you. I'll be using the Rider-Waite deck, using Celtic Cross to look at your current situation, the challenge you might be facing, some suggestions, and also a possible outcome. And also just to remind you, even though I do look at what might be coming up in the future and what a possible outcome is, you are your own person. You have your own heart, you have your own mind, your own intuition. So make your own goddamn choices and just use this as a chance for you to perhaps have a bit more insight and clarity about your situation. Sound good? And also to say, because this is a general reading, not all the stories and messages might resonate. So just take what fits, and if it doesn't, don't force it. It just means it's a message for someone else who might be watching on. All right. I think I need to preen this hair a little more. Okay, we'll just go with it. So you ready, Taurus? Okay. Oh, the King of Swords. So, seems like you're very much in a place where, well, it came in upright, so I'm going to assume it's a good thing. But we'll see how the cards play out. But you're very much in a place where you know what you think, and you can speak your mind with great clarity, and you're a good communicator, and you're able to speak into situations, speak up for yourself. And whilst you might be leaning a bit more into the head, you probably are aware of what's going on in the heart space, but you're perhaps taking it from a more rational perspective. So, yeah, I guess at this point you probably are in a situation where you perhaps are a bit of a leader, where you are having to make decisions and speak into the situation. I'm not sure yet what the context is, but we'll keep going and see what emerges. But yeah, interesting starting place. So you're very much confident in your own power and mind, and able to speak clearly into the different situations around you. Great, wonderful starting position. All right, let's see what was in the past. And we've got, oh, the Lovers. Okay, so again, this came in upright. If we put these two cards together, it looks like if there is this love connection that you have in your life, obviously not everyone here is in a relationship right now, but this was in the past position. So you might still be in this relationship. This might be something from the past. But either way, it looks like you've got a lot of clarity about this situation. You kind of, hopefully probably very self-aware of how this situation made you felt, how you moved through it, what you were investing, what you were wanting out of it. And it looks like you were able to communicate your needs, or yeah, you were very able to clearly communicate your expectations, your needs about the situation. Okay, so far this looks good. For some reason, I've got slight alarm bells going off. Let's see what's going to come next. I guess the alarm bell is sometimes the king can be a bit detached from their emotional space and just focus on things that are rational. It's like, this is my need, this is what I want, this these are my expectations, and sometimes it can be a bit too forceful and a bit too cutting. But again, it's coming in the upright, which is usually about balance. And so anyway, I'm going to put that alarm bell aside for now and just say, it looks like you've been a good communicator in this romantic space. Again, whether this is a current relationship or a past relationship. All right, let's see. All right, so we've got the Hierophant coming in upside down. So I can take this. So the Hierophant is about, it's about formal systems, formal structures, formal knowledge, formal ways of doing things. It can be about agreements, contracts, and it's interesting that it's come in with the Lovers. So in this situation, it can often be to do with marriage. It doesn't have to be a legal marriage. It could just be a committed relationship where both people have decided that, yes, I'm committed, I'm here, I'm investing. This came in upside down, however. And again, we'll keep going. There'll be more context and clarity about this, but this kind of suggests a breaking of contract or a breaking of agreement. Again, all these cards are coming up in the upright. All tarot cards can have positive, neutral, negative readings, but it very much looks like here there's been this deep romantic love relationship. You're at a point where you're having to speak with clarity about your own position, your own mind, your own heart, your own needs, your own expectations, and you're needing to be rational and calm and cool and collected to speak into this. And I would dare say it looks like it's I'm sorry if this is a bit heavy hitting, a bit difficult, but it looks like it's about the breaking of an agreement. And tying it all together, because it was the Lovers card, it looks like it could just be, I mean, at the grander scheme, it could be talking about how this committed relationship is coming to an end or a conclusion. Again, we haven't had any cards in here like Death, Ten of Swords, or the Tower. So maybe this is a very smooth process. Like maybe both people kind of got to this point where they're like, okay, this has run its course. It's time for us to part ways. That's what I can see so far. Let's keep going. So the challenge you're facing about this situation is, okay. All right, so here's maybe the first negative card that's come up. So we've got the Five of Cups upside down. So the Five of Cups is all about disappointment. And you can see here those cups have spilled. So this person, they invested their water into these cups. It was an investment. It was something that they gave out of them. And it's, been spilt, it's been lost. So there's very much this sense of regret, disappointment, acknowledging the loss. It's coming upside down. And I think coming in upside down, and I think pairing it with the King of Swords, I think you're able to see it for what it is. Like, maybe you're at a point where you're past it being distressing, you're past it being too emotionally raw for you. Sorry, my light's a bit busted, ignore it. And I think you've probably done a lot of work to process it. It still might hurt, it still might be disappointing, but the emotions you've sort of dealt with, or you'll know yourself, you've either processed it or you've pushed it aside and you're very much just going through it in task mode, in logic mode. But I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. I think you're able to see it with clarity and perspective. Okay. Oh, okay. The Knight of Swords, that's interesting. So that's quite in contrast. And that came in upside down, didn't it? And that's quite in contrast with the King of Swords. So I've spoken a lot about how you're very much in your own position, own power, know your own mind, are able to articulate. Now, the Knight of Swords is almost, they act before thinking. So they very much just rush in and say their opinion, and, you know, it might have all sorts of consequences and outcomes, but they're not concerned with that. They're more concerned with speaking their truth. So it came in upside down, which I get the impression is you're probably wanting to do this. You're probably holding back. There's probably ample, oh, hey, puss. There's probably lots of situations where you're like holding your tongue and like, there's something I want to say, but right now I'm going to be in my power and energy and not not lose myself to the impulse of needing to speak up or speak my truth or speak into this situation. I'm just going to hold back. Like I said about the Five of Cups, I'm going to keep things in perspective and just going to keep my clarity and keep cool-headed about this situation. Okay. So what are we up to? Okay. So far, this is what you're aware of about the situation. So we're now going to look at, you right, Kat? We're going to look at what you're unaware of about the situation. Okay, so this whole thing is quite burdensome for you. And you're doing a lot of work here, a lot of work to see all this emotional fallout with perspective, to hold your tongue. There's the possibility you're going to reach a breaking point here that, you know, it's going to take its toll. You're going to get worn out. And yeah, maybe just something to be mindful of. You're going to need some sort of outlet, some sort of way for you to rest, recharge, or even if it's not in this immediate situation, someone else you can talk to vent, to speak your truth. So you're not always holding back and holding it all in. You need some sort of outlet. All right, let's look at the advice about this situation. Oh. So justice has come in upside down as the advice. And so it may be that in this situation, you know, when an agreement or contract gets broken, it can take a lot of negotiating to figure out the terms of this exit. And I think concessions are going to have to be made. You might not think that it's completely fair or that it's 50-50, or maybe it shouldn't be 50-50. Maybe it should be split some other way that you think is more equal. But I have a feeling that your advice here is to make some concessions. You know, you can go into it willingly, or you might be forced to, but it looks like it may not turn out exactly as you hope or as exactly as fair as you might feel. Oh, Taurus, this is very heavy. How are you doing? Okay, all right, let's keep going. And, oh, Taurus, it's not getting any better. Remember I said at the start, I'm like, the Lovers, that's great. King of Swords, that's great. Alarm bell in the back of my brain. Okay. Yeah, so there's going to be a power battle here. Or you're currently navigating a power battle where everyone is just trying to have their say and take what they can and win. And yeah, like I said, it's a big burden. You're going to need support. You're going to need an outlet. You're going to need a way to rest, recharge, unload. I really hope you've got some support here, or support alongside you in this. Okay, Taurus. Okay, we're almost there. Okay, your hopes and fears. Oh, of course. So maybe so the Ten of Pentacles is just about, it's just abundance in the sense of it being, you know, with family, with loved ones, in your personal life. It's security, a house over your head. It's, you know, your career, just everything just being in abundance in the right place. And perhaps you thought you had this here with this person in this situation. Taurus, I'm sorry. So obviously your hope and fear, it came in upside down, but with hope and fear, I read it both ways. Yeah, maybe you did have this for a time and your fear is that it's going to be lost. Maybe your fear is that you'll never have it again. Maybe this is your deep desire. Like maybe you realized you couldn't have this abundance with this person in this relationship, and you do have a hope that you'll be able to find it again one day. Oh, Taurus. Oh my God. This was really heavy. I hope you're all right. Okay. Final card. Possible outcome. And like I said, you have choice. You have a say over your own life. So, possible outcome. That's really cool. Okay. Page of Pentacles. So there is a new opportunity on the horizon. So, you know, we had the Ten of Pentacles. You may feel like you're starting over, like a page. They're the students, the learners, the noobs of the deck. You may feel like you're starting over. But you've got this one pentacle in your hand. There's this new opportunity, this new way forward, a new chance to build and work your way back up to 10. So it's there. It's ready. It's waiting for you. It's on the other side of all of this. So, Taurus, what more can I say? All the best with it. Yeah, please, 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 please take care of yourself. The burden isn't yours alone to bear. Get support, get help, get friends. You can do it, okay? All right, I'm gonna have a quick look at the bottom of the deck. What did I say? Get some bloody rest. Also, like I said, Page of Pentacles, new opportunities, new path. There will be a chance to meet new people and to celebrate and enjoy life again. And there will be a chance for you to find a new home, another home. It's there. It's on the other side of it, so keep going. You've got it, all right? All right, my loves. Well, that was heavy. Please, if this resonated with you, I would love to hear back from you. If you care to share, leave a comment below, hit subscribe, hit like, and otherwise, I'll see you next time, my loves. Bye.